The Joe Rogan Experience.
Right.
Just started thinking about that thing you did with was it Ronda Rousey and who else was in
Oh
that?
yeah.
What else?
That guy you said was president.
Oh, that guy. That's right. Trump was in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I bet my balls and lost.
what year was that?
That was 15.
That was before the elections.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Like what?
yeah.
I was like right when he announced that he was around the time.
Yeah. 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 That was good. Yeah,
I remember when you said that to me, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
yeah.
Did you get all the different Ronda Rousey versions?
No,
They look like Rondas.
We've got Miss Chrissy Cyborg's in there. We have Miss Holly Holm. We have Kat Zingano. We have me. We have Rhonda. I'm the hot one.
It's hilarious. No, again, where do you have the time to do this?
I didn't.
animated-
These are friends of mine who did the whole video. I go, here's what I have in mind, and they were like, okay, we'll do it. So I don't animate. I have no idea how to animate.
You got a lot of shit for this?
Not really. I mean, because it's just pure. It's just pure comedy, right?
Right.
It's like it's not, whatever. I'm not. I'm political to a point only when it's like when it comes to assholes. So I don't like most politicians are easy targets because you already know they're lying.
Right.
They're speaking. So that it's good comedy right away. I think the best comedy we've had in many years has been Trump because he sets them up for you.
He does, but it's what he's doing is so strange because he's not even pretending to be what we think of as a president. Like he'll attack people on Twitter.
Yeah.
He'll go like
It's
weird.
It's crazy.
It's weird. Like
And I wonder if the thing we talked about, the 400-year line. Okay, this is me going back to conspiracy theories. Eddie didn't sneak in yet, did he?
No,
okay.
Eddie's working right now.
All right. So
Teaching class.
right. I feel like it's almost like that is the distraction to keep us all divided and keep us all guessing what the fuck's going on. And
On purpose?
Yeah, maybe. If you're a good conspiracy theorist, you're going to put those connections together. Look at every show that's ever gone. Like, okay, well, we found out that there's this meteor speeding toward Earth. We can't tell anybody. So if there's anything weird like that going on, like there's a fungus that's going to kill everybody. Don't tell them. Just get everybody arguing. Get them like, distracted by football. Hey, who's your team? Football, right? So, just the bread and circus of it all, right? You get caught up in having food and some gladiators, and you forget about your civic duty, right?
That would have to be orchestrated by some genius component of our government that doesn't seem to exist in any other form.
I think it's accidental. I don't think anybody's pulling the strings. I think it's just like part of the progression of what happens.
Okay,
and it just
like
happens
the
like
Kali Yuga madness.
Yeah, it just happens. Because of the natural progression of where things are going, it just comes out as a symptom.
That
Right?
makes more sense to
Yeah.
me. That makes more sense to me than this grand conspiracy.
Oh no, it's not. I don't think anybody's that organized.
No, I don't think so either.
No. But
I think there's chaos going on and people capitalizing on that chaos, and I definitely think there's lying, and I definitely think there's conspiracies. But I think more than anything, it's just this is the way the world is turning right now because of just how society is set up and how disconnected we are to the natural world and how connected we are to the digital world, and
all right.
I
don't think there's any way out, but I think in the interim, I feel like an attempt to reconnect is going to help.
I think generationally there's a way out. The problem is for our generation, I don't know if there's a way out.
No,
I think especially people like us that grew up without any sort of internet and then have watched it transform and completely take over the world. Whereas the idea of a world without internet is impossible to us. It doesn't even compute, but we grew up without it. So
Right.
What happened? Well, we were taken over. We're taken over by some sort of digital entity. I don't think for us, I think that this world has to be figured out by the people that recognize that we've fucked up. Like we were talking about learning from mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes. Well, they're going to learn from our mistakes. They're going to learn from our mistakes, and they're going to
Yes.
be people who grew up just like every other really fucked up part of human civilization that people have managed to overcome and avoid, whether it's slavery or war with bows and arrows. Like, they've figured out, like, that was not the way to do it. Let's move past this. Let's figure out what the folly of our ancestors was, and let's adjust accordingly.
I agree with that.